You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. In today's fast-paced world, many of us struggle with stress, anxiety, and a lack of control over our lives. How can we stay calm amidst chaos? How can we focus on what truly matters and let go of what we cannot control? In this video, we'll explore the profound connections between Stoicism and contemporary psychology, uncovering practical strategies to help you find peace and resilience in today's turbulent times. Stoicism connects with modern psychology in simple ways. Stoicism teaches focusing on what you can control and accepting what you cannot. This matches therapy methods that help people replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Stoicism helps in being calm in tough times and living with purpose, similar to mindfulness practices and building good character traits that psychology promotes for mental health today. At the heart of Stoicism are four cardinal virtues that guide its practitioners' behavior and thoughts: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. 1. Wisdom, Sophia. Wisdom is the ability to navigate complex situations in a logical, informed, and calm manner. It involves discerning the difference between what is within our control and what is not, and making decisions that align with virtue and rational thought. 2. Courage, Andrea. Courage is not just physical bravery, but the mental and moral strength to confront fear, uncertainty, and challenges with steadfastness. It encourages individuals to face adversity with resilience and to act rightly despite personal risk. 3. Justice, Dikaiosine. Justice encompasses fairness, equity, and the duty to treat others with respect and kindness. It underscores the importance of social harmony and the moral obligation to contribute positively to the community. 4. Temperance, Sophrosyne. Temperance is the practice of self-control, moderation, and balance in all aspects of life. It involves regulating one's desires and actions to maintain harmony and avoid excesses. Now let's discuss some practical Stoic exercises and their psychological benefits. Journaling. Marcus Aurelius is renowned for his collection of personal writings known as Meditations. These writings served as a journal for him to record his thoughts, reflections, and philosophical contemplations. Aurelius used journaling as a tool for self-reflection, enabling him to examine his beliefs, actions, and emotional responses to life's events. In his writings, Aurelius emphasizes the importance of self-awareness, rational thinking, and maintaining a virtuous character. He used his journal as a means of reminding himself of Stoic principles and their practical application in daily life. By regularly documenting his thoughts and experiences, he aimed to cultivate a deeper understanding of himself and to align his actions with Stoic virtues such as wisdom, courage, and temperance. To get started with journaling, set aside a dedicated time each day, even if it's just 10 to 15 minutes. Find a quiet, distraction-free space where you feel comfortable and at ease. Have a notebook or journal that you enjoy writing in, along with a pen or pencil that feels good to hold. Begin by taking a few deep breaths to center yourself and clear your mind. Then, start writing without overthinking or self-editing. You can free write about your day, explore your thoughts and emotions, or reflect on a particular experience or challenge you're facing. Don't worry about grammar, spelling, or structure. Just let the words flow freely from your mind to the page. If you get stuck, you can write about your present thoughts, feelings, or observations. Alternatively, you can use journaling prompts or write down quotes that resonate with you and expound on them. The key is to be honest and authentic with yourself, and to approach journaling as a safe space for self-expression without judgment or censorship. Over time, you may notice patterns, insights, or breakthroughs emerging from your journal entries, helping you gain greater self-awareness, emotional regulation, and personal growth. Journaling provides an opportunity for individuals to pause, reflect on their thoughts, emotions, and experiences, and gain a deeper understanding of themselves. Apart from that, writing about one's thoughts and feelings is a powerful tool for emotional regulation. Journaling allows individuals to process and express their emotions in a safe and non-judgmental space, which can help reduce stress, anxiety, and negative thought patterns. The act of journaling helps individuals gain mental clarity by organizing their thoughts and making sense of complex situations or emotions. By putting their thoughts into words, individuals can identify patterns, gain new perspectives, and develop a greater sense of clarity and focus. Journaling also encourages individuals to engage in cognitive processing, which involves making connections, analyzing situations, and integrating new information with existing knowledge. This process can lead to enhanced problem-solving skills, decision-making abilities, and personal growth. Voluntary discomfort. Voluntary discomfort is a very powerful Stoic practice. It involves intentionally exposing oneself to mild forms of discomfort or adversity. The idea behind this exercise is to build resilience, mental fortitude, and a greater appreciation for the simple pleasures in life. By willingly embracing discomfort, we can train ourselves to better handle challenging situations and develop a mindset of acceptance and equanimity. One way to practice voluntary discomfort is through fasting. This can involve abstaining from food for a specific period, such as skipping a meal or practicing intermittent fasting. Fasting not only teaches discipline and self-control, but also reminds us that we can endure temporary discomfort and that our well-being is not solely dependent on constant gratification. Another practice is taking cold showers. Start by gradually reducing the temperature of your morning shower until it becomes uncomfortable but still tolerable. The shock of cold water can be invigorating and serves as a mental and physical challenge. It can also have potential health benefits, such as improved circulation and immune function. Minimalist living is another form of voluntary discomfort. This involves intentionally living with fewer possessions and embracing a simpler lifestyle. It can mean decluttering your living space, reducing unnecessary expenses, or practicing a minimalist wardrobe. This exercise helps us differentiate between our wants and needs, cultivate gratitude for what we have, and detach from material possessions. To incorporate voluntary discomfort into your daily life, start small and gradually increase the intensity. For example, you could begin by turning off the heat in your home for a few hours each day, or wearing lighter clothing during cooler weather. You could also practice sitting or standing in an uncomfortable position for a short period, or carrying a heavy object for a brief distance. It's essential to approach voluntary discomfort with a mindful and intentional attitude. Before engaging in the practice, take a moment to reflect on your purpose and set an intention. During the discomfort, remain present and observe your thoughts and physical sensations without judgment. Afterward, reflect on the experience and the insights you gained. It's also crucial to exercise moderation and not push yourself to extremes that could harm your physical or mental health. The goal is to challenge yourself in a controlled and manageable way, not to inflict unnecessary suffering. Affirmations and self-talk. Another powerful Stoic technique I would like to discuss here is affirmations and self-talk. This is an extremely powerful practice for cultivating a positive mindset, reinforcing virtues, and maintaining emotional balance in the face of life's challenges. These practices involve consciously directing our internal dialogue and actively reminding ourselves of our values, strengths, and the principles that guide our actions. The practice of affirmations involves repeating positive statements to ourselves, either silently or out loud. These statements should be aligned with our values, goals, and the qualities we wish to embody. For example, an affirmation could be, "I have the wisdom and courage to face whatever challenges come my way with equanimity and grace," or "I am in control of my thoughts and actions, and I choose to respond with virtue." To effectively practice affirmations, it's important to craft statements that resonate deeply with us and align with our core beliefs. These affirmations should be stated with conviction and emotion, as if we are already embodying the qualities we seek to cultivate. It's also helpful to repeat affirmations at specific times during the day, such as upon waking, during periods of stress, or before engaging in important tasks. Self-talk, on the other hand, involves the internal dialogue we have with ourselves throughout the day. Stoic philosophers encourage the practice of rational self-talk, where we consciously guide our thoughts and self-dialogue towards a more constructive and virtuous perspective. For example, when faced with a frustrating situation, instead of engaging in negative self-talk or catastrophizing, we could practice rational self-talk by reminding ourselves, "This situation is temporary, and my reaction is within my control. I will respond with patience and wisdom." Or, "While I cannot control external events, I can control my response and choose to act with virtue." To effectively practice rational self-talk, it's important to be mindful of our internal dialogue and to consciously redirect our thoughts towards a more constructive and virtuous perspective. This may involve challenging negative thought patterns, reframing situations in a more positive light, or reminding ourselves of the Stoic principles that guide our actions. It's important to remember that affirmations and self-talk are practices that require consistency and repetition to be truly effective. Over time, by consciously directing our internal dialogue towards a more positive and virtuous perspective, we can cultivate a mindset that aligns with the Stoic principles of wisdom, courage, and equanimity, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with greater resilience and grace. Here are some tips that you can follow to make yourself habitual of this practice. Write down affirmations and positive self-talk statements on sticky notes and place them around your living or workspace as reminders. Set reminders on your phone or computer to prompt you to recite affirmations or engage in rational self-talk at specific times during the day. Practice affirmations and self-talk while engaging in routine activities such as getting ready in the morning, commuting, or exercising. When faced with a challenging situation, pause and take a few deep breaths, then consciously engage in rational self-talk to guide your response. Incorporate affirmations and self-talk into your journaling practice, writing them down and reflecting on their impact. Negative visualization. The next Stoic practice is negative visualization, also known as premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. It is another powerful Stoic exercise that involves consciously contemplating potential misfortunes or challenges that could arise in our lives. The practice may seem counterintuitive, but it serves a profound purpose. By mentally preparing for adversity, we can build resilience, reduce anxiety, and approach difficulties with a calmer, more grounded mindset. To practice negative visualization, set aside dedicated time, choose a quiet moment in your day when you can reflect without distractions. Now bring to mind potential difficulties or misfortunes that you may face in the near or distant future. These could be related to your personal life, relationships, career, health, or any other area of concern. For example, you might consider the loss of a loved one, a financial setback, a health issue, or a significant disappointment. Next, visualize the scenario. Once you've identified a potential challenge, take a few deep breaths and allow yourself to visualize the scenario in detail. Imagine the sights, sounds, emotions, and thoughts that may accompany this adversity. Don't shy away from the discomfort. Fully embrace the experience in your mind. As you visualize the scenario, consider how you might respond. What would your initial reaction be? How would you cope with the situation? What resources, both internal and external, could you draw upon? Contemplate the virtues and principles that would guide your actions, such as courage, wisdom, and equanimity. A key aspect of negative visualization is recognizing the impermanence of all things, both good and bad. Remind yourself that even the most challenging circumstances are temporary and that you have the resilience to endure and overcome them. As you conclude the visualization, consciously practice acceptance of the potential misfortune. Remind yourself that while you cannot control external events, you can control your response to them. Embrace the idea that whatever challenges arise, you will face them with grace and wisdom. By regularly practicing negative visualization, you can develop a greater sense of preparedness and a more balanced perspective. When faced with actual adversity, you may find that your mind is better equipped to handle the situation calmly and rationally, rather than being overwhelmed by fear or anxiety. The goal of negative visualization is not to breed anxiety or negativity, but rather to cultivate a sense of preparedness, resilience, and appreciation for the present moment. by facing potential misfortunes head-on in our minds, we can reduce their power over us and approach life's challenges with a greater sense of equanimity and wisdom. Practicing gratitude. Stoicism highly embraced practicing gratitude. Embrace it as a means of cultivating contentment, appreciating the present moment, and maintaining a balanced perspective amidst life's challenges. This practice involves consciously reflecting on and expressing thankfulness for the blessings and positive aspects of our lives, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant they may seem. By making gratitude a regular habit, we can shift our mindset towards abundance and appreciation, rather than dwelling on scarcity or what we lack. Begin each morning by taking a few moments to reflect on things you're grateful for. This could be as simple as appreciating the warmth of your bed, the opportunity to wake up and experience a new day, or the loved ones in your life. Express your gratitude silently or by journaling your thoughts. Find ways to weave gratitude into your daily routines or habits. For example, before meals, take a moment to express gratitude for the food on your plate and the people who contributed to its cultivation and preparation. During your commute or exercise routine, reflect on the aspects of your life that you're grateful for. When something positive or enjoyable happens, take a moment to fully savor the experience and express gratitude for it. This could be appreciating a beautiful sunset, savoring a delicious meal, or reveling in the laughter shared with friends or family. When faced with difficulties or setbacks, try to reframe the situation by finding aspects to be grateful for. For example, if you encounter a challenging situation at work, you could express gratitude for the opportunity to grow and develop resilience. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, during his reign, was faced with immense challenges, including wars, political strife, and personal loss. Yet, amidst these adversities, he practiced gratitude diligently. In the opening chapter of Meditations, Marcus Aurelius lists the people and circumstances he is grateful for, a remarkable exercise considering the immense pressures of his life. One notable passage reads, "From my grandfather Verus I learned good morals and the government of my temper. From the reputation and remembrance of my father, modesty and a manly character. From my mother, piety and beneficence and abstinence, not only from evil deeds but even from evil thoughts. And further, simplicity in my way of living, far removed from the habits of the rich." Marcus Aurelius took time to reflect on the positive influences in his life and the lessons he learned from those around him. This practice of acknowledging and appreciating the contributions of others helped him maintain perspective and humility, even when he had every reason to focus solely on his own achievements and struggles. The view from above, and the final exercise is view from above. This practice helps individuals gain a sense of objectivity and clarity, allowing them to see their circumstances and challenges within a larger context. By adopting this higher vantage point, individuals can cultivate a more balanced and rational approach to life's difficulties and avoid becoming overwhelmed by transient emotions or temporary setbacks. To practice the view from above, find a quiet and comfortable space where you can minimize distractions and fully immerse yourself in the exercise. This could be a peaceful corner of your home, a park bench, or any other location that allows you to concentrate. Start by taking a few deep breaths to calm your mind and center yourself. This will help you transition from the busyness of daily life to a more contemplative state. Close your eyes and imagine yourself rising above your current circumstances and challenges. Visualize yourself floating higher and higher, gaining a bird's eye view of your life and surroundings. Picture yourself as a distant observer, detached from the immediate concerns and emotions that often consume us. From this elevated vantage point, observe your life and the challenges you're facing with a sense of objectivity and detachment. Consider the broader context of your circumstances, recognizing that even the most significant difficulties are temporary and insignificant when viewed from a larger perspective. As you look down upon your life, reflect on the bigger picture. Contemplate the vastness of the universe, the brevity of human existence, and the cyclical nature of life's ups and downs. Remind yourself that the challenges you face are part of a larger journey and that they too shall pass. Use this exercise to reinforce the Stoic principle of impermanence. Recognize that all things, both positive and negative, are transient and ever-changing. This understanding can help you cultivate a sense of equanimity and acceptance, rather than clinging to fleeting circumstances or resisting inevitable change. As you conclude the exercise, allow the insights gained from this higher perspective to inform your thoughts and actions. With a renewed sense of clarity and resolve, consider how you can approach your challenges with wisdom, courage, and a balanced mindset. By regularly practicing the view from above exercise, you can develop a greater sense of equanimity and resilience in the face of life's challenges. This Stoic practice allows you to transcend the immediacy of your circumstances and gain a broader, more rational perspective, enabling you to navigate difficulties with wisdom and grace. Throughout this exploration, we've delved into the profound wisdom of Stoicism and its remarkable alignment with contemporary psychological principles and practices. By embracing these Stoic practices and integrating them into our daily routines, we can tap into an enduring source of strength and foster a mindset that empowers us to thrive in the face of adversity. So, let us embark on this journey of self-discovery, armed with the insights of ancient philosophers and the validation of modern psychology, and unlock our fullest potential for a life of purpose, fulfillment, and inner peace. Remember, true freedom lies not in the absence of challenges, but in our ability to respond to them with wisdom and equanimity. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism, and you will find the path to a more resilient, balanced, and meaningful existence.